What is up, guys? Welcome back to another stream today. How's everybody doing? Hopefully very well. Today we'll be playing more Date Everything. I don't know how long we'll be streaming. We'll see. We'll see. I do have a little headache and I am quite tired once again. But at this point, maybe that's normal. Let me make sure that we're live. Everything is working as intended.
Team 17.
All right, that seems good.
Sassy Chap Games.
And yes, that's the game. Dating
Date
anything.
Everything.
Any object. Anything we can find. Anything at all. We're not weird. It's just our reality. I guess. It's weird, but hey. Weird is my thing. Anyway, let's get ready. Let's get into it. Continue right where we left off. This should be good. Alright, I don't really remember at all what we did last time, to be honest. So let's go and check. We got Windolin. We met her. I know that. Abel, of course. Abel the table. Okay, we're in a relationship with Lux. See, I don't know if that's the end goal. To get into a relationship with everyone. I mean, that's a lot of work. 100 relationships. Still a lot that we need to discover too. Oh yeah, Winifred. Oh yes. And Rita Hoove. Fun guy. Stepford, right. We got Tony. Alright, hold up. Because let me see here, because there was some I'm being helpful. Dishwasher. No. There was a mission that we did last time. I know that. With Maggie. This candelabra. Which I still don't know what that is. Maybe that's just what we need to do. Find that out. Can you just... Thank you. Is the sync on again? What am I hearing? Excuse me. Yes, I did not turn this on. I swear I did not. Maybe it does it on its own. Maybe it's a clue. I do not know. Alright, well, we need to meet more things. And I feel like since the clue was about the dishes, it's got to be something around here, right? Let's try the table.
Abel was friendly.
Oh, it's
the last
Abel.
time you saw him.
So Abel's all
He
the
seems
tables.
downright cheerful today. He's whistling when you walk up
Good.
on him, though he stops when he sees you, greeting you with a broad grin.
Yes. Oh, by the way, this reminds me. I have started the kindergarten series as a video series on the channel, and I'm curious what you guys think of it, so let me know what you think of that. If you like videos next to the streams. Hey, Abel.
Oh, hey yourself, sunshine.
You seem peppy today.
Oh, well, you know, sometimes a table just wants to feel heard.
I guess so.
Had a long talk with Dasha before you got here.
Really?
Dasha. The desk, you know?
Ah,
Real close to tables, but
yes.
also real different world.
I guess that makes a lot of sense.
The finer points of lifting, supporting, and, you know, just the good old basics.
I think someone has a crush, and it's not me.
It just feels
I'm
nice
jealous.
to be understood, you know?
It's so nice that she gets you.
It is, ain't it? Lifting's no easy job.
Oh, I bet.
We got a lot of
But
folks
you
in
seem
this house
strong.
who do a damn fine job at what it is they do.
I agree.
How many people's job is it to lift?
I mean, the shelves.
To make sure everyone's got what they need, to make sure they know they can rely on you day in and day out. It's a lonely lot in the life of a table. But I knew what the job was when I signed up.
I didn't know you had a choice in it. Did you sign up?
Semantics, pal,
Right.
semantics. I know who I am and what I do. But sometimes you
Good
just
for you.
wish someone knew exactly what in tarnation you're even thinking about without having to explain yourself. That's Dasha.
I get it. Maybe you should talk to her more often.
You think so?
Yeah. It's just a positive effect on you.
Oh, well, shucks. I don't know. I'd hate to bother her. She's got a lot of lifting to do herself.
Fair enough, but still.
I can't be distracting her from her very important job now.
I'm sure it's fine. I think you should consider it.
I'll consider it, yeah. Anyway, I can't take up much more of your time today talking about myself. Just remember what I said before, okay? I'm here if you need me.
Great. I will. Remember what I said too, please.
I will. You take care now.
Take care, Abel. Alright. Still. Still. What was the clue? There was a clue. Right? No, no. Support system. No. Quicksilver. Quicksilver. See, at this point, I don't really know who I talk to. I know there's the dishes. Maybe... Is this the dishwasher, or is this a different part of the dishwasher?
What appears to be a
Oh.
dishwasher with arms,
Great.
legs, and a
That's not
disconcertingly cheerful face
subtle.
waves happily at you.
That's different.
Tap the deviators a few times, wondering if they've malfunctioned.
Yes.
But the mascot-like dishwasher before you doesn't waver or change.
Aha, I see.
Hello, and welcome to the Valdivian dishwashing experience.
Interesting.
We offer an alarmingly clean
Can I
output
date you?
of all kinds of dishware, clothing, and such.
Right.
My name is Dishy. I'm your dishwasher now.
Makes sense. Hello, Dishy. Why are you literally a dishwasher? How does that
To
work?
get started, please connect me to your internet so I can get started knowing exactly what I need.
Okay.
Ah, thank you. That feels much better.
You're welcome.
Wait just a moment as I get your dishwashing experience ready.
Dishy falls silent. Perhaps processing.
Huh.
Beep boop bop.
That seems fake.
Boop 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 boop.
Right. Is it done?
One new update found.
Oh.
Downloading update.
Why does a dishwasher need an update? Why did this... Shouldn't be a thing.
Beep boop bop.
Please.
Boop,
Dish...
boop, 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 boop.
You're just messing with me now. Right.
1% downloaded.
Oh.
Beep boop bop.
I'll wait.
Beep boop bop. Boop 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 boop.
Please, dude.
2% downloaded.
Alright, I'm not gonna... Yeah. Goodbye, Dishy. Honestly, I couldn't care less about your download.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes.
Oh yeah, she was
Now that
fired.
she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers.
This isn't gonna be more lore, is it?
Or, no, it's incredibly important and compelling background information that is necessary to understand
Ah.
the current situation.
Right.
In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We
If
had
you say
no
so.
idea we were changing the world.
We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip.
But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for
You
the
ain't
7
wrong.
pioneers to be whittled down to 1.
You?
Not me.
Oh,
David, the CEO of Valdivian.
right.
Sounds like you're not paying attention, but I suppose it can't be helped.
I'm not.
I am
You're right.
mysterious and only message you sometimes.
It's true.
Indeed. And all this, the wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became, the pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted
Right.
to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary.
Military dating? That doesn't sound right.
I'm sorry, but there's
So
no
you
time.
stole them.
I'm using the display phone at a wireless store, and they closed 30 minutes ago. This sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow
Right.
up when I can.
Mm-hmm. If you say so, my guy. If you say so. Okay, so maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. Because it's something silver, right? Maybe it's something I just don't know about. I mean, also there's quite a lot of silver looking items around here, I guess. Like the coffee machine. Although it seems to be more than just the coffee machine. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's not any of this. This is also silver. Alright, I guess we'll just try every silver thing. How about trying a candle holder? Alright, well that's just what I did.
Turning this way and that as though modeling in his own imaginary
But thanks.
spotlight.
Alright, hello. This seems
He
ridiculous.
seemed quite impressed with himself.
Yes, yes, it's me. It's me.
I see that.
The one, the only candelabra.
Ah, it is it's this. Great. Of course the candle saw it. Or the candle holder, or whatever. It's weird. This game, I mean, we're dating a candle holder. Sure. Get bent, you lump of waxy bill. What?
I'm the one, the only.
Yeah.
Do you
see any other candelabra here?
No, but I have not been paying attention to them, really. There's one piano too. Fair enough. Maybe in the attic? Okay. Could be.
Ah, yes.
Keys.
Sadly, she seems to be scandal-proof, that one. My little wicks would have made certain of it.
Your wakes. What is that?
My lovely lads, my flames, my sentinels. They travel around the homestead and find out all the lovely
The candles?
thrills.
They can't move, can they? Set the house on fire? Like, what?
Oh, no, no. It's merely a turn of phrase.
Is it?
I mostly just raise my voice.
Mm-hmm.
Any good scandals going on over there in the kitchen?
Ah, and that's how you hear about it.
Candle man.
Oh, hello.
They can be quite rude at times, but my persistent brightness can illuminate even the best.
That seems like a guitar.
Some would call me quite the busybody.
Mm-hmm.
But I would then call myself a beacon of truth.
What truth do you find?
How scandalous of you to inquire.
Yes.
You really want to know?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
What is this? The crawl space where fools linger to die?
I don't know.
If you truly want gossip, then give me some languorous lingo.
I'd be delighted.
Well, well. Scandal time!
Great.
This house stuff, while it may appear peaceful
Is he gonna
from the
tell us?
outside, harbors a hotbed of scandal from the inside. For example, did you know that the previously paired aerialists, Washford and Drysdale, are no longer speaking to each other?
I didn't know.
Next, were you aware that known vagabond Bobby Pin is on the loose once more?
A vagabond, you say?
Can you imagine the heist they are planning? Can you imagine the romantic dalliances as they make their way through the house?
I didn't know.
More scandals abound.
Alright.
They say there is a shadow that does not obey the laws of physics.
I know that, though.
A true scandal that undermines the physical realm.
I knew that. Impossible.
And yet, they say if you peer closely at a certain shadow in the floor, you can see the crooked stranger himself. But I am not
Really
finished
now?
with the daily scandals.
No, I'm
One
looking for
has
another.
heard of self-insert, yes? Could you imagine a video game in which all the creators inserted themselves at once at the same time?
No, that can't be. That almost sounds like this game.
Such a thing is not imaginable. But in one that I've seen, they've hidden themselves within their very names.
Tough to follow.
Very well. One last scandal. There's no possibility you've heard of it.
None?
Long ago, a relic was stolen from an island nation, brought to these shores, and hidden underneath this house in a box.
A relic.
Surely you haven't heard this yet.
You're right.
No matter. That is more scandal than your puny pate can handle. I will teach you the ways of the scandal monger soon enow.
Thanks. I guess he liked that, but okay. So I guess maybe because I just met him, I couldn't ask him about it straight away. Soggy bottom boy, I don't even want to know, really. Alright, maybe I should just talk to Maggie. See what she has to say about all this.
I'll meet you at location 1,
Which is?
otherwise known as the dining room table.
Oh. Great. Wait, but... Wouldn't this be the dining room table? how will you meet me here? I mean, we spoke to the dining room table, but I don't know where, like, what? Do we interact with the chairs? Meet me at the dining room table. I mean, there's also a table here, so like it's questionable what would be considered a dining room table at this point. Guess we could just try the chair. Oh, hello.
Your order's ready, Mr. Davenport.
Who are you talking to?
Curtain rises at 6 p.m.
Why is the chair asleep? Don't. You know what? Let's not question it. Alright, I can't talk to anyone anymore today, so I guess we'll just go to bed. I am confused. Sorry, Dorian, for running into you again. Right. So if I interact with Maggie, she tells me to meet at the dining room table. What's this? Stain on the table? I can talk to the fruit, but I don't think that will help me.
Nope.
I don't think it's in here either. Right. How would I even get under the house? That's something I'm wondering. Because I don't think I can leave the house. Okay, it's not in here. You make your location 1 after you step for degree to help with the latest case.
Nope.
I heard there is access to under the house where the water heater is. Just need to have a good look around. Okay. Thanks for the hint. But right now I'm trying to figure out if I can talk to Maggie over here, but I really don't know what she means. Location 1, which is at the dining room table. I guess I can try interacting with Abel the table once
Hey
again.
there. Fancy a meal?
Just here to see you. Not really, actually. I'm here to see
Hard to
someone
have
else.
a proper conversation in here. Location's less than ideal, you know. That dang fool Scandalabra never shuts his yap.
You've said that. I can imagine.
Always going on and on about scandal this and scandal that.
I get that that would grow old.
And effulging his god dang knob.
What? He's doing what now?
Like we ain't all sitting here in full view. Get a room for that, buddy.
Excuse me? What is he doing exactly? I don't even want to know, really.
Just a fancy way of saying he's polishing the little ridge above his base.
Polishing. Huh.
He just likes to make it sound as filthy as possible.
Right.
Always moaning and groaning about it, like a ghost with a bellyache.
Right. Sounds interesting.
Guess it ain't all bad, though. At least we got Rainy's sweet music here.
Fair enough.
Record player.
Yeah.
Lovely gal.
Yeah,
Big
that already.
partier. Always has great music going. Yep, makes putting up with Scandalabra a little easier. Oh, but look at me jawing about all that like we ain't got nothing but time.
Don't we?
Let me get back to work.
Huh. Something he doesn't want to talk about, really. It seems. I wonder what that is. Oh, I wonder. Sorry, Penelope. Right. So, near the water heater. Oh. We got something down here. Oh. We do have something down here, but I can't interact with it. Maybe. Maybe we're not ready for it yet. Or something, I don't know. Let's talk to Dishy.
Great to see you.
Are you done
Welcome to
updating?
Dishwasher setup. You have been assigned one of our 4 perfectly secure passwords.
Ah.
Please select the one that looks the most secure.
If there's only 4, then it really isn't that secure, is it? I am not going to remember any of these. That one.
Thank you. You should have gotten a chance to write that down.
Oh, I did not do that.
Your data means a lot to us. So much that we will entrust it to ourselves. What is your preferred style of dishwashing?
Clean. Brisk wash clean plus. Infinite domination. Sounds good to me.
Infinite domination! Annihilate your dishes in a tidal wave.
I mean, I don't destroy them.
Dish and stain alike are nothing compared to my mind.
That's not what we're doing here.
Unleash the whirlpool.
Oh,
Setup is complete. Thank you for entrusting Valdivian with your food and food-related data. Goodbye.
Okay, bye. Little rude, but I guess that's just how it be. So many stuff left to talk to. Got coat hangers, washing machines, dryers, towels. Thermostats. Bathtubs, rubber duckies. Let's do the rubber ducky.
A very,
Oh,
very
hello.
yellow punk dressed in style leather.
Very yellow.
Their charming duck-like appearance does nothing to diminish the aura of absolute disdain that radiates from them.
But isn't that rubber ducky supposed to be cute?
Who the duck are you?
I live here.
The bathroom?
Well, it's part of my house, yes. Right on that tile in the corner. No, the whole house.
Oh, so you're a duck and liar then?
Not really. Yeah, sure.
Your face is just pedantic, dickhole.
Great.
I only ever see you sitting and scrolling or standing with a dead blank expression on your ugly mug.
Great, thanks.
Boring.
Fair
Duck
enough,
and
though.
disrespectful of yours truly, don't you think? Now get out, ducky poser.
I need to pee.
Solid. Let me help you.
Great.
Go in the hallway.
Oh. Seems a bit extreme. Not happening.
You want to duck and go, dick nozzle?
Sure, let's go. You're a duck. Quack.
Nice try. Not get out.
Okay. Rebel. The duck. That doesn't make any sense. Oh well. That's all there is for that. I guess. So here's a weird thing, like I guess the rumor is gone. Maybe we should talk to the candle holder again. Because he didn't tell us the right rumor, I feel like. Also, I'm not
Come upon the
at all
stand of armor
dating.
with his back
What?
to you, talking to himself while seeming to furiously polish something.
Is this a bad time?
1 part calcium, 2 parts carbonate, polish until glistening. Yes, smoother, smoother. Oh, take out those solid smears.
Excuse me,
Effulge! Effulge!
I'm right here.
He sets the cloth down on the table, delicately wiping his brow before finally turning.
Hello.
Damnation! Do you even knock, human?
I'm sorry. Maggie has a few questions, yes.
That silly little sleuth. Now?
Why?
Oh, how dare you! The polishing of my knob is a sacred art.
Your knob. With a P though, so that's good.
Only the most panegyrical of acolytes are allowed to know of my backstairs ministrations.
And am I not one of
And
those?
you are
Oh.
not that.
Okay.
I know not what you are. My inquests have turned up fallow.
Oh,
Well, you've come to see me, eh?
I did.
Must be for my brilliant shine.
Sure, if that's what you want to hear.
What I was doing.
I swear I didn't see anything.
I am made of the purest silver. Born in a small chandler's hut in the Swiss village of Saint-Martin, I have traveled transatlantically to this abode, where I preside over the rest of the objet. I require a great deal of polishing and care, which you do not do.
Right, you're right.
So I'm forced to self-lubricate.
And where do you get that, huh? How do you do that? I'm sorry.
I am a gentleman. All my atoms are singular,
That's just
upright, of good
not making
stock.
more angry.
One of the ancient metals, friend of humans since time immemorial. And most importantly, I am chaste.
Right.
I perch aloft this dining able,
Well, what
surveying
about
the
me,
better
though?
part of the kitchen, living room, and the emptiest of walls.
When you make an
As
exception?
I gaze into that wall, sometimes I'm gripped with the fiercest awe imaginable. Do try it sometime. It's rather addictive. These other objets, these rottish Proustomans, love each other in ways you cannot imagine.
I don't even want to, I think. Don't tell me how.
What? How would one of your kind possibly know?
Don't ask. I fall in love with one, it's true.
Oh, no, it cannot be.
It's true. Unfortunately, it is true. More than one.
Oh, you're making me ejaculate.
I'm sorry.
I exclaim, bellow, ululate. No! Such a scandal cannot stand.
I agree. Actually, I agree.
Having told you my story, I must away. Regards, S.
Okay, goodbye. I guess we won't get an answer. Guess we'll have to come back or something. We can talk to one more person today. Who should it be? What if we talk to the mirror? Will we see ourselves?
Your mirror has
Oh.
done its job dutifully over the years, accurately reflecting your image back at you in good times and in bad.
Well, hello.
But today, there is no reflection for you to scrutinize. Only a long-haired beauty who looks at you like you're a work of art.
Thanks. A mirror. The mirror.
Oh, incredible.
Really? Who, me?
Amir throws his arms out to stop you, gesturing to you to stay where you are.
No. Don't move. Step back into the light.
Okay. Like this?
Yes. Breathtaking. Look at you. Do you see how well I can frame your face from this angle? You are glowing.
Wow. It's just me though.
When you are accustomed to the extraordinary, even the extraordinary appears mundane.
I guess you're right.
That is fine. You can guess. But I will know, and I am happy to show you again anytime you need.
Thanks. Are you for real?
Yes, I am for reals.
Hello, Evie. How are you?
I am standing right here in front of you.
Yes, you are.
Are you for reals? You
I
come to me.
think so,
with
but
any
I don't
doubt
know.
About what I see so clearly.
I haven't seen
Your
any reflection of
radiance.
myself.
It is possible you are not for reals.
It's true. I have some doubts. It can be hard to keep the confidence up.
I understand that. It can be difficult. But for you, tell me, what do you see that I do not see that makes this doubt recur for you?
Huh. Good question. Looks like I dressed in the dark, which I did. Fair enough.
Nonsense. You look...
That's good to hear, Evie.
You know, dear, the dress is maybe not so flattering for you.
Yes,
But
wearing a
that is such
dress
an easy thing to change.
is
Easy and
questionable
fun when you are ready.
for me.
And even your lack of finery
But hey,
cannot
you
dampen
do
your
you.
natural allure.
Or me do me, I guess. You are a flatterer.
But the spark has been lit. You'll see. We will just have to fan those flames until they're a great, big, beautiful, rolling flame, won't we?
Maybe.
Stop by any time. I'm happy to admire your beauty any day.
Hmm. Okay, Amir. Thanks. Thanks for boosting my confidence. I guess that was Anita. Alright, let's try to talk to the candle holder once again. See if he's in a better mood. You are tired? Well, me too.
Yet
Me
you
too.
return.
Why are you tired?
You must desire me in some way.
I desire
The
information.
chance of critical colloquy beckons. Though your own scandal mongering leaves much to be desired, I can take you under my label.
I don't know what that means. Maggie needs to speak to you.
Not yet, not yet. There are more important matters to attend to.
No, they're not.
But, tell me, when I spoke of polishing my knob,
Yeah, you spoke too much.
do you even know what that is?
I... Decorative part above the base. Near the base, midpoint, decorative part.
Correct? Abel loves to listen to me listen.
Yes.
Now, where on me is my label?
I honestly couldn't tell. Seems like a private matter.
Oh, really my arm, you nincompoop.
Right. Good.
Last, a capital may mean an uppercase letter or an exclamation for a lovely thing. But where is the capital on my corpus?
I guess near the top would make sense.
Exactement.
Yeah.
My capitals lie neath my sconce. You have proven yourself fairly knowledgeable about my anatomy. I find my esteem rising at that.
Cool.
Allow me to tally up my feelings.
That's cool.
I deem you not yet worthy of my intellect.
Oh. I don't have enough sass. How do I get myself into that wick of yours?
You must share with me more goings on. It is give and take in the world of rumor, you see.
Alright.
Do you have any for me? You return. You are rather Jeju.
I might have.
But to become one with a path of scandal, you must give as much as you take.
Yeah. Let's talk about that one.
Truly, bring in that magnifying glass.
Alright, here we go.
Well. It seems I am in high demand.
Mm-hmm.
That's one way of putting it.
Enough chit chat. Word on the street is you've been calling someone in this house counterfeit.
Me? Why ever would I make such an allegacious allegation?
It seems like something you would do. We have a witness that points to you.
I challenge you to produce them.
You asked for it. Stepford.
Hi, Scandelabra.
Hello.
Scandalabra's face falls.
Oh, drat.
Hello.
Remember last week when you told me the silverware is fake? It's not real silver, it's counterfeit?
I have a faint recollection of such an occurrence.
So maybe you were making it up.
I remember it clear as day. You started the rumor, not me.
And gone he is. True.
Not so fast. There may be something underneath all of this.
Is that true? What's the reason you started all this?
Why? Why?
Scandelabra loses control, looking rather like a harried murderer at the witness stand.
Maybe he can't handle being not the only silver thing in this house.
Because it's true. That's why. I've seen the silverware flaunting his authenticity left and right, and I simply had to put an end to it.
Huh.
When you've got real pedigree like I do, you can't bear to see others pretend they've got the same class.
Quite a bold claim, Scandelabra.
Indeed.
Can you back it up?
Why, certainly.
Uh-huh. Why not give us evidence?
All right, I will. First and foremost, true silver like me shines brilliantly. Have a look and see for yourself. I'm dazzling. The silverware in the drawer is dull. Even has some streaks on it. Second rate, obviously.
Uh-huh. What else?
Second, there's no need to mark real silver. It's enough on its own and needs no stamp of approval. The silver in the drawer is all covered with stamps.
I mean, that's not really any sort of proof, right? But... So you say, anything more?
Why, simply listen to the way I speak. Can you question for a moment that such a delicious degree of diction could be achieved by anything less than a genuine article?
But maybe you are fake.
I also pinky promise that it's true. All right, no need for further questioning.
Okay.
Case closed.
Okay, now it's personal. Nobody closes my cases for me.
Ooh, now you make Maggie angry.
Uh-oh.
Don't want to do that. Easy, Maggie, let's break this down with a level head.
Indeed. Let's separate fact from fiction and flush out the fraud. Where should we start?
Sounds pretty legit. The issue of shininess, we could try.
What's your opinion?
I don't know, actually. Let's see.
Precisely correct.
Ah,
Real silver must be polished to bring it back up to its highest
yeah.
luster.
That's why he polishes himself, right? How about the pinky promise? Sounds pretty legit.
Naturally, I shall not dignify that as evidence of anything except idiocy.
Right. How about the way he speaks?
What about it?
He did take pains to point out his delicious degree of diction. Him talk funny. It's true. It's very true. But that's not really a point.
While articulation and eloquence are praised by the prestigious, they are not foolproof signs of anything.
It's true.
And I must point out that dictation is not a real word.
I
And only a
think
pathological prat
you're
like
right.
the Scandelabra would use it to try and cast blame on the innocent.
I think I've heard enough.
Not so fast. You're forgetting one last thing.
Increasing. Suppose stamp.
Real silver is stamped in order to affirm its authenticity.
Is it though? Like, I don't know like how that works.
If we look on your bottom, however, Scandelabra, I suspect we shall find something other than such a stamp.
Show me your bottom.
Oh no! Not my...
Maggie slips around the Scandelabra, grasping his coat in one hand and lifting it to inspect his posterior.
Well, that's just rude.
Aha! There we have it.
Oh, made in New Jersey. Well, that sounds great.
Not a stamp of sincerity, but the note of a knockoff.
Oh, the shame!
I'm sorry, Scandelabra. Time to fess up.
And then you can go apologize to the silverware for having besmirched his reputation with your own lies.
Punishment, you can go ahead and give it a good polish. Punishment, you can paste that sticker on your forehead. Believe the punishment has no place, and virtues should be held. I don't know, I'm just along for the ride. It's true.
Scandelabra's expression goes entirely blank.
All right. I know what I've lost.
Oh, that's a different voice.
I'm not really a so-called Scandelabra.
Oh.
I'm a completely ordinary, cheaply made knockoff from Freehold, New Jersey.
Are you the same person?
I just want to be special, you know? When you're mass-produced, you just get that urge to strike out on your own.
Makes sense.
Rebel knows how it is.
Shut up, cuck.
Okay. I left the factory learning that I was essentially a defect from the start. A bum.
There was no need to lash out at the rest of us.
It's true.
You're right, Maggie. You're always right, Maggie. I've tried to dig dirt up on you, but you're squeaky clean. And for all my digging, all my messing around, I'm sorry. I still kind of get off on learning about all the relations around the house, though.
Fair enough.
He pokes the tips of his index fingers together in a gesture that reminds you of the way he used to present to you.
If it's okay with you, I'll just watch and enjoy.
Yeah. Scandelabra lost his accent when he was found out. Yeah. That is a pity.
From here.
Maybe it comes back. Who knows? Maybe he'll try again.
As long as no one is getting hurt.
Sure. He's a knockoff, but he's not telling the truth. Yeah.
And you promise to tell no more tales.
Yes. Promise me
You have
that.
my word.
Well then, I'll call this case closed.
Great. Now we can date Maggie.
Stay out of
Hopefully.
trouble. What is your real name?
Oh.
Oh, just a completely ordinary candle kind of name.
Like?
John Wick.
John Wick. Yes, that's what the average candle is called.
An utterly ordinary name destined for mediocrity. You're quite certain.
Yes, makes sense.
Well, Mr. Wick, stay out of trouble.
Yes. We did it.
You were wonderful.
Thanks. You were fun. I can't wait to work another mystery. I can't tell if I'm swept up in the morning, but I... Yes, please. I don't know if she's gonna do it, but...
I thought you'd never say that. Come here.
It worked.
Maggie curls her arms around you, planting a kiss on you so sizzling, it would make even Scandelabra blush.
Oh my. Oh my. Sure.
Follow me.
Oh. Two. Where are we going? Okay. Ooh, is it just hot in here? Or is that just me? That was something. That was something. Funnily enough, we're not yet in a relationship with her. We're just like, I don't know. We're just somewhere. Wait, can we talk to her again? It's just me? Okay. I see how it is.
I'm so glad to see you again.
Me too.
After the Scandelabra case, I haven't been able to get you off my mind.
Oh, me. Me neither.
You mean it?
Yes. Something really special. It's a fun. I could see. Yeah.
As could I.
Nice.
I actually went ahead and interviewed all of your exes, and I couldn't find anything worrisome about you at all.
Good. Good. I didn't know I had any.
Just a matter of sorting through old school records and scraping social media profiles.
Oh, that's cool.
It was hardly the work of a few long nights.
I mean, at this point I'm used to all these objects, knowing everything there is to know about me and my life. Few long nights. So romantic.
I'm so glad you think so. And for a moment, I was afraid you'd be upset with me.
No, I could never. How could I be upset? No one's ever cared enough to do something like that.
I have a feeling we're gonna be so happy together. You know, I feel like I can finally trust you enough to share something with you.
Tell me.
I've never told anyone about this before.
All right. Spit it out.
Well, there's a case, a case I've never been able to solve.
You don't say. Really?
Yes, me! In spite of everything I've tried, it's escaped me. It haunts me.
It haunts you. Is it about the haunted attic? Maybe I can help.
All right, but, well, you're gonna think this is pretty out there. You sure you're up for this?
I'm up for it.
Before we go any farther, I need you to go and have a conversation with someone.
With who?
I'd like you to speak with the Sinclair.
Sinclair
Or
makes
should
sense.
I say, Martin Applegate.
What?
Just go and speak with him and then come back and I'll explain.
Alright, Maggie. Alright. We'll do that. But maybe not right away. You know, there are other people, or I say people, things to focus on in this game, you know? Like the washing machine. I don't know which is the washing machine. I think this one.
A handsome acrobat greets you
Hello.
with a small yet theatrical little bow, placing a hand on his chest and tipping his head forward. He has the aura of a veteran showman, but he doesn't look particularly pleased to have you as his audience.
Greetings, weary traveler.
Hello. I want to wash some clothes of mine. Oh, this is Washford. I heard about him. I am weary.
Naturally, my senses are heightened when I'm in a mood.
A mood. Like a good mood?
Tiger, tiger. Tell me your little gray cells burn brighter than that.
Well, I tried. That mood then.
Yes, yes.
Why?
A long and solitary bad mood. For this, for everything, we are out of tune.
But why? It's really sorry.
You aren't serious. You jest.
No. I mean it.
You want to hear my story?
Sure.
I am a servant to the drama of the heart.
You mean love? Should be good.
Good, bad, what's the difference?
I'm intrigued.
I am awash in the scurryings of lives. Countless lives. Countless stories. I am filled with water. The fundamental state of all things.
They're philosophical, huh?
The tears you cry when you are born.
Maybe a bit
When you
too
are
much.
made, when you are broken. It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits. It is the wellspring of ancient secrets held in rough clay bowls. I am surrounded by it.
I see. Yeah.
That's just it. No one does.
I'm sorry.
Not only that. Not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple. I hold the dirt of life.
Fair enough, I
Blood
guess.
stuck in denim from skin knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing into trees and the slimy, crawly things.
So you don't like washing
The
things.
makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked mascara, and embers of a lipstick that blazed once. All of this comes to me to be absolved. It may be dissolved, but it does not disappear.
So basically you don't like who you are.
It cannot. Nothing does. I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me. But how can I, just me, survive that?
Good question.
How can anyone bear the weight of that much life?
Well, maybe you ask for help. I don't know, honestly.
It is the words. It is language.
Right.
To be able to communicate. To share
See,
the
that's
burden.
what I said. Share it.
It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea.
I think I understand.
You mean it? And this at last is the dawn? Such bewilderment comes with the sight of the room. I cannot tell.
A deep breath.
I have lost my only friend.
I heard.
He gazes off into the distance, something clearly weighing on him. His eyes narrow for a few moments, and then he sighs.
Oh. Don't be like that, Washford.
Yes, my God, haven't I done enough?
I'm gonna need a little bit more.
Drysdale.
Yeah.
He was a phantom of delight when first he
Drysdale, the dryer, of course.
But we are quite forsaken.
How?
We were a duo. An acrobatic team rivaled by none on Earth. We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly to the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us, and joy filled me as wine in a glass overflowed.
Sounds like you guys had a really cool connection.
Past tense. But the physical connection between him and me, it is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
Well, he is on top of you all the time. What's the problem?
He does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him, my tempest seems but a suggestion, a rumor of rain in another man's country.
You had your art?
Until we didn't.
Huh.
Until he was too busy to perform. Too occupied with other things to tumble with me.
That sucks.
The bond was broken. The bright cord severed. He abandoned me.
Oh no.
And when he was finally ready again, I was unreachable. Locked in my own Sheol. Trying to claw my way back to a friend who could not hear me. The wall between us has been impenetrable ever since. Yes, it's been years. As I said, traveler. A long and solitary bad mood.
Welcome back, Evie. You're gonna cut a watermelon and don't have a knife. Well, that's gonna be tough.
All moving things
Just use your hands.
come to an end. A knotted willow.
Or throw it on the floor or something. I don't
I
know.
miss him every day. Yet speaking with you gives me hope that I might be able to move on and accept a new companion.
Maybe.
You're asking me to have faith.
Yes.
I would be hard-pressed to acquiesce if not for, well, I've tried everything else. Thank you, sincerely, for listening.
You're welcome.
It has been so long since anyone has stopped.
It was a long story.
Has heard me.
I'll admit. But you're welcome. Alright. So, who else haven't we talked to in a while? Or at all? Maybe. I mean, we haven't talked to Penelope in a while.
We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit.
I'm back in the saddle, and that's okay.
Yes, how is your relationship with Shelly going? Sure.
He did.
That's why they paid him the big bucks to say that stuff.
Oh,
That's besides the point. My date with Shelly was awful.
I'm sorry.
It was a complete
I know who you should
disaster.
date, though.
She wouldn't stop crying at dinner.
Oh.
She kept talking about how I was her last chance at happiness.
Oh, that's a lot.
And that if we didn't hold on to each other, we'd both be old and alone.
Oh, that's not what you want to hear. She was right.
She definitely cried the whole time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I gave her all the motivational quotes I had, but nothing worked. Like, if I was crying and somebody said to me, it's not about money or connection, it's the willingness to outwork and outlearn everyone, Spark Cuban, I definitely would have teared up.
I believe it.
But I guess we can't all be me.
True.
So, Shelly, not the one. But hey, I managed to get another date lined up on my way back here.
I'm still here,
And it
you
was
know.
like a totally real and spontaneous connection.
Uh-huh.
Not at all, because he was, like, around.
I'm around and alive.
Stop
She
it.
still doesn't believe me.
That was a really hilarious joke you just told.
Yeah.
And I'm totally in on it.
Penelope looks past you to the desk.
Ah.
When you follow her gaze, you see a man wearing dice chic standing nearby.
Oh my god, Chance! How long have you been
Chance.
standing there?
Oh there,
The dice.
fairest maiden.
We haven't met him yet.
Art thou ready for our date?
Are you dating or LARPing? Fair question.
Dating, obviously.
LARPing, of course.
Oh,
Oh, we're not going on a date?
I'm sorry, Penelope.
This is a date?
Do you not want to date me?
Oh,
No, I do. Oh my god. Oh my god.
great. This is working great.
He rolls a small die, seemingly thrilled with the result.
Good.
Okay. It's definitely a date. Let's go.
Great.
There, see? Real date.
Great, Penelope.
Not just me dating a guy out of pure convenience.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the one. I can tell.
Oh yeah, definitely. I rolled a 19 on my charisma check.
Oh, pretty good.
This is gonna be truly excellent.
Yes. Sure.
Help.
You lead them to it.
There's nothing I can do. She doesn't listen to me yet. Oh well. It is how it is. You know who I want to talk to lastly today? My good old trusted bed.
There you are. I was just thinking about you, you know.
Oh, I know. You're always thinking about me.
How about a kiss?
Oh, that's quick. Yes.
You envelop Betty in your arms. When she kisses you, it truly knocks you senseless.
I can only imagine.
For a few moments, there's nothing but you and her. You and those maddeningly perfect lips and killer curves. It's hard to stop
True.
at just a kiss when it's this good. But somehow, you manage to pull yourself away.
Oh, I'm strong like that. You found a knife? That's good. Be careful.
It's going to be hard to wait.
I agree.
But I'll see you tonight, cutie.
Which is right now, actually. Well, that was short, but sweet. Great. Alright, let's do some more. Let's... Yoga ball? I have been eyeing it for a while.
One moment you're looking at your old sports equipment.
Of course.
And the next you're looking at a gorgeous, muscled man dressed in various pieces of sports equipment that once belonged to a far more optimistic version of yourself. As you watch this guy go through an entire squat routine, it's more than clear that, unlike
Does he
you,
stand for
this guy
all,
has never
like,
struggled to maintain
sporting
an
objects?
athletic routine. Mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs. A handsome, smiling face, boxed in by thighs so thick and developed, you're rendered speechless for a few minutes.
Oh.
Oh hey.
Aye.
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you like you've just told him he's won the lottery.
Great.
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Definitely not.
Hey, you don't gotta explain yourself to me.
Okay.
But But since it's been so long, let's just start over.
Sure.
The lights dim.
Are
and a
those
spotlight
rollerblades
peers
on your
from- You're not quite sure where, really.
arms?
Ladies
Elbows?
and gentlemen,
I couldn't remember the word for elbows. Don't question it.
now entering the stadium, the king of the ring,
The Duke of Dunk.
the jack of all trades, master of fun, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shuttlecock!
Your last name is what?
Oh, hell yeah!
Dunk. What a name.
Hey, thank you.
Yes,
He goes
yes.
through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete.
Good. Sure.
Dunk is delighted by your cheering, and he spends a few more moments basking in your attention.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
You go,
It's been
guy.
a while since I actually had an audience. Feels good. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court, or the field, or wherever I'm playing.
Right.
Think is just fine for pals.
I don't know about that. Is that true? Maybe. Fair enough. You almost cut your leg? Oh, that's not good. Be careful. As I said. What about more than pals?
More than pals.
Yeah.
He cocks his head to the side, thinking. You can almost see the gears turning.
So like, best friends?
Sure. Oh god, you're dense.
Thanks. I had a lot of protein.
Sure.
Anyway, it's great to see you here finally.
He grows very serious, placing a strong but gentle hand on your shoulder.
Oh,
What happened, man? How come you stayed away so long?
I'm just lazy.
Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you?
No. I just got busy.
Ah, man, I get that. Life is so much sometimes, but you gotta make time for yourself too.
It's true.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze, and then he's slapping you on the back so enthusiastically you nearly collapse. This fine hunk clearly does not know his own strength.
True.
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here now.
About the fine hunk too. Yeah, so
Your inner athlete said, "Let's get it, baby." And who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
I don't know if it did, but yeah, you're so right.
Hell yeah, love that positive attitude. We're gonna have a great time together.
Sure.
We just gotta
Sure,
get into
Dunk.
the flow. But I want to make sure you're ready for it. After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury.
True.
So you come back here when you're ready to get into it. Meet me by the weight rack, all right?
All right.
Bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun.
Thanks, Dunk. So is he all the weights too? See, I question now. There's 100 datables. And there is a lot that we haven't unlocked. I don't know if there are that many objects. Maybe there's more other stuff as well. It's funny, I'm still not in a relationship with Maggie. Huh. Who number 100 is? Alright, you know what? Oops. Sorry. Oh. Why did that sound like... Never mind. I want to talk to Skylar.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
I don't know, I want to chat about you again.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
I mean, she said about the relationship before, but let's try it once again.
Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
Do you love me?
Not yet, but there's still hope for you.
Okay.
Just keep pressing on my buttons. You'll find a way. Let's go back.
Quite literally.
It's the chat menu. What do you need?
Okay.
Scoochin'. Anything else?
Alright.
Oh, yeah, I'll move.
It's gotta be another way then. It's weird that it does cost a heart, but hey, what you gonna do, huh? Okay, so let me think. These are also doors, so are these, or is this like a closet door? Is this Dorian?
Ah,
It is.
you've caught me at a strange time. There are normally clothes in here, but
True.
they're currently tied up in the laundry room.
Tied up, you say. Tied up, you say. It was when you finished cutting watermelon and the knife fell out of your hands. Well, that you gotta be more careful. Can't just drop a knife. It's okay, I like being naked. Sure, I'll have to check it out.
I have very little of interest to speak of otherwise.
Okay. Well, that's Dorian for you. Are these towels just any towels, or is this like a special one?
It's not all that surprising that your towels would have a look that one can only describe as fresh out of the shower. The fluffy
Fair
terry cloth
enough.
clothing and glistening skin are expected.
Fair enough.
What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
True.
Wait, hold still. He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
What's wrong?
You didn't do anything.
Oh.
He backs away from you, slowly and carefully.
Just don't move.
Okay.
Ooh, there's some water on the floor.
Oh.
Let me get that before you slip and fall.
Thanks.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle, standing back up with a grin.
There, all good.
Nice. That was a close one.
Some might say that I saved your life.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Hey, hey!
Tyrell the towel.
Did you see that dude?
I did. I'm not a dude. I am, actually. Sure.
I may be sorry, but I'm hard against spills.
He mimes playing a trumpet, imitating the instrument with his mouth.
Sure.
I dry as quick as my wit. If you get wet, don't get upset.
Okay.
Isn't that right, my absorbent sidekick?
Well, who said I'd get wet? Just in general.
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection.
Oh.
It's quite charming.
Quack.
True. Is that a sidekick?
Kinda. This is little buddy. He's pretty cool. I can fold him into anything I want.
Cool.
Today, a swan. Tomorrow, who knows what the fabric of the universe will weave?
Could be anything.
I mean, I only know how to fold like there are two others, but still.
Still. Pretty impressive.
It keeps me busy between cleaning spills and warming up your body.
Great.
Oh, you are a forward one, aren't you?
I try to. Yeah, it's comfortable.
I'm glad you think so. I'm a plushy guy. Gotta
Yeah.
say, This is the most fun I've had talking in a while.
Good.
I keep myself pretty busy with my job.
Mm-hmm. Not making too much work for you, am I?
Nah. Spills happen every day. No big thing. But the hard part is getting dry. For the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale.
Sure.
But I work pretty independently, you know?
I can make a bit of mess.
I'm here regardless.
It is true.
It takes someone of strong woven integrity to be as reliable as me, you know?
Surely you have bigger aspirations.
Oh, like you have bigger ones? What do you want?
Sure.
Sounds impossibly ambitious. There are things
Hey, I can
want
try.
to do, but my job is important, you know? Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves.
Alright, but I'm sure there's more than one towel in this
spilling
house.
things to you until I get to know you better. So, let's make a deal. Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool. And maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself.
Okay.
I'll show you an idea I have.
Okay. Can't wait to hear about this idea of his. Actually, let's talk to the lamp switch because I have been curious about this.
Hey, we're breaking
Oh.
up.
Oh. Lux? What?
Don't take it too hard. I found someone better.
Ah, you did say that. Hmm.
You can still follow me if you want.
Right. Okay.
Great. See you around. Bye.
Well, what?
Totally what friendship is and always has been.
Well, what did I do? What could I have done? That was what? Well, that sucks.
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately.
What is it?
Is everything all right with the Date Theaters? Are they operating efficiently?
Well, efficiently,
Completely? I don't believe that's correct. I'm not one to be trifled with. Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the quantum catalyst activator.
What is that?
Well, it's very sci-fi, but essentially, the quantum catalyst activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before.
Maybe they like me too
Over
much.
here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it.
Throw them in the freezer. Okay.
Are you insane?
Not in the fridge?
It's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood, and this phone is super duper expensive. But
Yeah,
I'll keep analyzing the data.
Feel like you just keep making stuff up here, but I don't know about all this, you know.
Nightmares are nothing new to you.
Hello,
But this terror
finally.
standing in your room is certainly a unique experience. It's hard to even make sense of what you're seeing. A dreadful figure, wreathed in black, with what seems to be the suggestion of a horse's head. with
Yeah, we
snakes
saw this
and lion heads sprouting from its
thing
shoulders.
before.
It has a multitude of eyes where they shouldn't be, and teeth
What's
that
a
decorate
nightmare?
what would be the belly and hips.
It's my
on a
sleep
human
paralysis
figure.
demon.
But it's not the monstrous anatomy that freaks you out the most. It's that lizard brain feeling of fear the figure inspires in you. You want to run, but by some miracle, you don't.
Well, it's a dream and nightmare. You usually can't run from the monsters in your nightmare, you know? That's kind of like a thing. But hey, you can date it. I guess. Nightmare.
There's something crawling up your leg.
Oh. What?
Don't you feel it? You know it's there.
Oh.
A fly, maybe. Or something else. Something a little more malevolent.
Oh.
A little more vicious.
Oh. Quit it.
Crawling up your leg.
I don't know if this is scary or quite nice.
Aren't you going to do something about it? That's right. You can't move.
Oh.
Now there's another on your arm, and another on your shoulder.
No.
Dozens of little prickles across your skin.
Not spiders,
The
though.
prickles turn into punctures.
Right?
The picture of poison pervading the parts of you keep under the covers.
No.
There's an itch by your mouth as one pries open your lips, scurrying down from your cheek.
Oh no.
So many little legs. Spiders.
No.
Or maybe ticks.
No.
Another crawls across the curve of your ear, and you hear it.
I can't get Lyme disease.
The scuttling, the buzzing, the sound of your flesh being devoured in a million nanoscopic parts, whatever they are. They're eating you alive.
Stop, please.
That was fun. Didn't take you as such an easy scare.
No, I'm not.
Are you getting all flustered?
No, that's you.
All that adrenaline catching up with you?
No.
It was simply delightful to meet you.
That's it.
No need for pleasantries.
But what if
I've been in
I
your head
want to?
your whole life. Until next time.
So I'm literally dating something that's in my head now. How can I see you again?
You'll see me sooner or later. But if you want it to happen sooner, they say coffee at midnight is a good way to invite the darkness in. Sleep with one eye open.
She fades into nothingness with one last creepy laugh.
Coffee at midnight. Coffee at midnight. Alright. Gotta remember that. Tom.
How goes it?
You know, talking about stuff around the house.
Valdivian would like you to complete an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivian?
Good.
Hey, I love to hear it. I appreciate you participating. One more question. If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along?
Very.
That really means a lot, Shand.
Sure.
Here comes my resume if you ever have any leads.
Why? Okay. 39, half position, work, current position. General Mayor's dairy friend. Reason for dismissal, too tall. Assistant manager, dairy wizard. Bad luck. What? Fraud. Reason for dismissal unknown. Okay. Doesn't sound like a great resume, dude. But hey. Wait, what are specs? Ah, right. Right. Okay. So we don't have any points in charm. Yet. But that's okay. That is okay. Wait, what if I talk to Dorian about this door that doesn't open?
Well, look at that. You've made another friend. A true portal in arms.
Right.
Just like myself. Keep it up. It feels better and better the more you do. Trust me.
Because I'm now friends with Lux instead of
Standing in
dating,
your way
loving.
is nothing new, but something about this time feels definitive.
Sorry. This one's locked.
But why? Where does it go?
The attic.
Ah, so it does. Why is it locked?
This is where you keep your lesser things. Memories, art, and Other such nonsense.
So I need a key.
There's a safe in there as well, presumably full of treasures.
Mm.
You locked this door long ago. Years? Decades?
What?
You can say.
I mean, you should be able to say. I can say.
What do you say?
I'm super bad at remembering where I left my
right.
keys.
If only you had a skeleton key to get me to open again.
Skeleton
Until
key.
you find a key, I will remain locked.
Okay, so there is a key somewhere. Something about a skeleton key. I don't remember seeing a key. Also, there was also something about a lock somewhere, so maybe there's something about them together or something. Okay, that's just gonna be locked. There's a shell. But what about the boxes?
As you take in the sight of the adventurer standing before you, it's hard not to feel like you've stepped into one of those old adventure serials from decades gone by. Even though she's decked out in cardboard and masking tape, she looks like she's ready for anything. An extension cable whip wound around her arm and a daring grin on her pretty face.
Oh, for God's sake, you're finally here!
Yeah.
I was beginning to wonder and worry, and then I thought, gee, I guess I'll just have to go ahead and do it myself.
Do
That
what?
probably wouldn't have been such a bad thing, because let's face it, I'm exemplary.
Oh, why are all these objects so confident in themselves and their ability to do stuff?
But you're here now, so let's get cracking. I assume you brought your tools, some knowledge, and probably a snack of some sort?
No. Popcorn?
Popcorn! Brilliant! Effervescent! I am beside myself with happiness.
I didn't actually bring it though.
But before we begin,
The adventurer strikes an impressive pose, positively radiating confidence and daring.
I am Bo. I am
Bo.
the soul, the spirit, the animating animus of boxes and storage containers in this house.
It's funny because it's pronounced Bo, but there is no actual O in that whole name.
This most special of
It's
houses,
funny.
where it is my great privilege and my great destiny to reside.
Great. Bo. Made of boxes. An electric cord, I guess. You're saying my house is special?
The most special house in the history of houses.
But how many have you seen?
You might be able to tell from looking at me, but I am an explorer.
That's what I figured.
An adventurer. A rake. A rogue. A bounder without any of the really unfortunate moral overtones that those words have accumulated over the years. Think fun-loving without the using others for my own gain part?
Right.
That I am.
Yes.
I would ask who you are, but my goodness, there hardly seems to be a point.
Right.
You must be. I mean, you couldn't be any other than. Right?
You mean dearie? Who do you think I am?
I know that you are the. Well.
Bo takes her hat off for a moment, holding it over her heart. She bows her head, just a little.
Tell me.
It is my great honor, my passion, my destiny to have the opportunity to follow my path, alongside you, the leading houseologist, to whom I owe such a debt of gratitude.
Houseologist, you say?
Oh, what? In addition to adventuring, I am a movie buff, also a food buff, a DIY buff, and I'm learning macrame. And I know that, never good. Not always catastrophic, but never good.
I don't even know what a houseologist is.
Oh. Yep. Sounds like was indeed the mot juste.
Bo returns her hat to her head. Her reverent
Again, I don't know what that
fading
means.
into a rather more sour one.
Damn it. Ugh. So that means I'm bringing a complete greenhorn on my quest?
Yes.
But you're not a houseologist. What else can you be?
Just a guy who lives here.
How am I going to... I guess I could do it alone. Like I said, I'm pretty great, and I've done all the research. I was just hoping for another trained and passionate expert to go with me, but no. There are things that I need that I cannot get by myself. Damn it!
I might still go with you if you tell me more about this quest.
Ah, yes. Well, I don't mean to offend you or anything, but for all I know, you're a donkey in a human suit.
Hey, for all I know, you're right.
Which wouldn't be bad. But that's just an indicator of how little I know you.
Right.
Maybe it could work. Maybe. Get out of here and let me think. I have to think. I love to think. So I'm about to have a pretty good day, but shoot. Come back when I've had a think and we'll talk.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Interesting. Alright. I'll be right back. I'll go grab some water. Just give me a couple seconds. Alright, there we go. Gotta hydrate, am I right? Well, anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing at the minute. Well, I know I'm dating objects, but I don't really have a specific objective right now, I guess, except just discover more and more stuff. I could, I guess, look at the rumors to see if there's anything really interesting. Cross trainer, that's just a hint about him though. Art, I don't know what the empty frame is still. Bobby, a vagabond. Someone bad at social media because he was buried under a rock. He was buried under a rock. What would be buried under a rock? I don't know. Junk around gets on the nerves of Mayor Celia. So there's still a mayor somewhere. Jeremy. That's gotta be the chair though. Storyteller. Rush at a desk. Extreme dread from the wall he's facing. We could try to talk to the wall again, but I also am in a relationship with the wall and I don't want to ruin that, so yeah. Your clothing's currently tied up in the laundry room. That is interesting. There's a magician somewhere. And the whole thing. It gets on the nerves of Mayor. So the mayor must be somewhere in the office, maybe? Someone here who can open any kind of door. Keys. I mean, keys, it's not, a piano wouldn't be able to open anything, but if they're called keys, maybe they can. Alright, let's try that first then. Let's talk to the piano. It is time.
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear.
All
The
right.
silence is so long and profound.
So elegant.
You begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always
Oh yeah,
been
we
so
have to talk to the
loud
air
around here?
conditioning again.
The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world.
Maybe we should
Whatever
press a
it is
key.
that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it.
Discreetly clear truth.
You introduce yourself, and yet still she does not open her eyes.
Panic when pneumatic stat. Let's try that again.
Finally, she opens her eyes, heaving a polite but obviously impatient sigh.
Oh.
Maestro,
Hello. How's it going?
the performance?
Mm-hmm.
It was coming along nicely.
Well, I couldn't hear anything. It seemed like you were just standing there.
That was door 33. Surely you recognized it.
No.
It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, the man was a genius.
Door 33.
The idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note.
I don't know how that works, but
Breathtaking.
sure.
You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mio. You two have met, I'm assuming?
No.
No. Dulce Mio is completely different pronunciation, spelling, and comportment.
Right.
Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless.
Oh.
They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it.
Mm-hmm. I feel like
A
they might
rustling
not be able to.
program, a muffled call. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines.
Yeah.
Still, it was one of my finest performances to date.
Okay.
It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre
Again, she's so
little
confident.
refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
So you say. Pay loan commercial. I've never touched you. Well, that's just weird to say. Sure.
Valdivian, is he a composer?
Oh, he sounds like one. No.
I must say I'm rather confused now.
Well, I'm just being honest.
Well, whatever you are playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Great. But the fact that you mentioned Doors 33, like, I'm sure she is also literally the key to some things here.
So long, Maestro.
Alright, see you next time. I guess. Let's meet the coffee maker, shall we? So we can actually use it.
A charming barista grinds
Hello.
coffee in your kitchen, working so busily she doesn't even seem to notice you. You stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
Oh.
Sure. Hi there.
Hi.
Welcome to Roofbacks, the home of all your coffee needs.
Great.
I'm Kirby, happy to help.
Kopi.
G'day.
So you're my coffee maker.
I, sure am. Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee.
Good.
It never gets to hear what's awkward to say. What can I get for you today?
I don't think I'll have any coffee today.
Oh, alright then. No problem.
If
We'll
you
see
don't
next
mind.
time.
Well, I just wanted to talk, but I guess I'll talk to the microwave instead.
An armored soldier with
Oh.
absolutely haunted eyes claps you on the shoulder, his iron grip jerking you towards him before you've even had a chance to introduce yourself.
Of course.
Ranger! Oh, you survived the journey.
Yes.
With all your limbs still attached.
I'd hope so.
Thank the immortals you made it here alive.
Don't be your obscure legion. Yep, they're stuck on
I
good.
can see that. Very impressive ligaments. Good.
Great.
You'll need all the limbs you can muster.
He starts suddenly, clapping his hand to his forehead.
Oh, and heck, where are my manners? Name's Nukem.
Ah, of course.
Luke Nukem.
Luke Nukem. The microwave.
Look at you.
All these
Sorry,
references.
It's been a while since I've seen another face. Except the faces in the walls, of course.
Right.
They tell me to burn things. But I try to tune them out.
Oh.
Mostly because I already burned everything flammable weeks ago.
Oh. Well, that doesn't sound good. Very nice to meet you, Luke.
Nice to meet you too, Ranger. Anyway, forgive me if my extended isolation has eroded some of my social skills.
It's okay.
I've just been stuck guarding this outpost for months.
Wow.
And you spend enough time out here alone, it's real easy to go feral.
I don't know if feral would be the word I'd use, but okay.
But don't worry, they have great solutions for that now.
They do.
Death via nasal spears.
Oh. Is that really a solution? Sounds fun.
Oh no. It's horrifying.
Oh.
Oh, I'm just so excited you weren't obliterated.
Great.
When I heard Colonel Furnace was sending a division from across
Oh,
the barrens.
Colonel Furnace.
Sure, swarmers would rip your flesh to shreds and use your blood for fuel before you even made it to the first outpost.
Mm-hmm. What I did, but I'm very resilient. Yeah.
You certainly are. I appreciate that in a ranger.
Thanks.
But wait, you came alone? Where's the rest of your division?
That they're dead?
Crook! Ah, swarmers be damned.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry, Ranger. May the immortals provide the fallen safe transport to the underrealm and solace
I'd hope so.
in their everlasting night.
Thanks, brah. Yeah.
It's Luke, but I appreciate you too, Ranger. Listen, I wish I could give you more time to decompress.
Mm-hmm.
I know you must be exhausted after your journey, but time is of the essence.
Really?
We have much to discuss, and dangerously little time before our mission commences.
Oh no. It's exciting.
I trust Colonel Furnace briefed you on the mission back at the fortification.
Yes, absolutely.
Why, thank you, Ranger. Here's the situation. I have, in my possession, a handheld electromagnetic device powerful enough to flatten the Barrens entirely.
Well, I mean, you are a microwave, so I guess sort of.
From Cape Death to the Death Zone to Deathtropolis, colon, the Citadel of Death.
That's a lot of death.
It's called the Magnetron.
The Magnetron.
Here's an artist's rendering.
That's literally what we call a microwave, by the way. In my country.
Whoa is right, Ranger. Anyway, to keep the device from falling into the wrong hands, it was permanently welded onto my armored exoskeleton, allowing me to transport it to its intended target.
Cool.
The Swarmer's subterranean nest.
But would that mean you have to sacrifice
Then
yourself?
The device will be remotely detonated, eradicating the Swarmers and winning this war.
So you're going to die.
Hopefully not. Not
Oh.
with your help. But
Oh.
also most likely, yes. I
Oh.
need you
to meet me back here tomorrow at 0700 hours. After a light breakfast of irradiated grubs, I'll walk you through your training and our mission objectives.
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, it's about time for me to begin my nightly patrol. Gotta make sure no swarmers infiltrate our defenses. May the immortals watch over and protect you.
Great. So can I just get coffee? I cannot get coffee. Okay, so I guess I have to get coffee as the last thing in the evening with my last heart to be able to... No, wait, it said at midnight and it's midnight right now. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe with my last heart.
Valdivianites!
Oh, what does
Guess
this guy
who?
want?
If you guessed David Most, 3-time runner-up for Business Magazine's CEO of the Year, you'd be right. Team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. I'm happy to report my office has already received hundreds of tips regarding the item's whereabouts and
Really?
are quickly combing through them as we speak. However, I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. I saw them in Turkmenistan, or did you tuck up your butt? While
Right.
obviously very humorous, detracts from our serious efforts to expediently locate the missing item.
I mean,
In
that sounds
spirit
like
of
something I would do.
camaraderie, Anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on sight.
Oh.
Thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
What does that mean? Also, by the way, I don't think I can get my rating or my worker points up at all. But whatever. I don't think that's even a thing for me anymore at this point. I really gotta start dating more objects. I feel like, you know, like at this point we've met quite a few, but we're only dating a couple. We're dating Wallace, but not Skylar, Phoenicia, Stella, Dorian, Wendolyn, Abel, Lux, even Lux not anymore. Timothy, Keys, Gaia. I mean, there are so many missions to do. But look at all these. I really gotta get a move on with them, you know? Oh, Nightmares number 99, okay. Okay, but what? Okay, I needed to meet the microwave as a first thing. I do know that. 0700, is that now? Well, it's not really now, but it... Close enough.
Luke points his weapon at you, barking orders without so much as a hello.
Stand down! Stand down! Drop your weapons and
It's
show
just
me
me.
your hands.
It's me, Luke.
And 2 sets of government-issued ID.
I only have one.
Or a utility bill with your current street address also works.
Okay.
It's not preferable, but it'll suffice.
Okay. Sure?
I'm sorry. Did that sound like a request? If so, that's my bad.
Oh.
Sometimes my orders come out sounding like requests.
Well, it sounded more like an order
My
to me.
intonation gets wonky when I'm, frazzled.
Sure.
You do? Well, I appreciate you sharing. It's nice to not feel. Hello?
I get it. It's
Anyway,
okay.
I swear to the immortals, if you don't show me your hands this second, I will blow your head straight back to the Barrens.
Oh, well, I...
And if I do that, it's a 3-hour drive for you to get out there and retrieve it.
Oh, that's not good.
It's a toll road, too.
Oh,
It'll
no.
just waste your entire day.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna give you to the count of 3, 2, 1.
It's me, dearie. I mean Ranger.
Luke squints at you for just a few seconds, and then he lowers his weapon with a relieved expression.
Yes.
Oh, Ranger.
He doesn't know me as dearie. He knows me as Ranger.
I'm sorry. I'm just so hopped up on Power Crank that everything starts blurring together like a Monet knockoff that fell in some acid. Next time, tell me sooner, would you? I don't want to accidentally blow off any of those pretty limbs of yours.
Well, that would be a problem, yes. I really think they're pretty.
Ooh, best limbs on a ranger I've ever seen.
Ooh.
I am sorry about nearly blowing your head off, though. I just thought you were a swarmer. They infiltrated our defenses last night.
Oh no.
Sneak attack. They came about 0200, probably intending to assassinate me and ensure I don't complete the mission. But I got the drop on them.
Okay, good. How'd you manage that?
Well, I continuously pump power crank directly into my veins.
Right.
Keeps me perpetually alert. On account of the power.
So you're on drugs, is what I hear.
Reckon I've been awake now for 49 months or so.
Oh. That's nuts.
Yeah. But the power crank manufacturers say if my liver self-immolates, they'll grow me a brand new one in a tank.
Cool.
That's the power crank guarantee.
Nice.
But getting back to the issue at hand.
Well, it seems like an issue on its own.
Swarmers did their best to neutralize us, but I dispatched them easily. They never would have reached the device anyway. It's hidden deep, deep, deep within my chassis, and no one gets in there.
Deep, you say? No one. Will you let me in there?
How dare you? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I see. You mean in that way?
Maybe.
Well, now may not be the most appropriate time to have that discussion.
Maybe you're right.
But perhaps that's a conversation we should continue after the mission.
Maybe. I'd like that.
Anyway, I'm glad you're here now. We can go over the details of the mission.
Yes, sir.
That's the spirit.
Why do I have to ask about my tendies?
We'll show those swarmers who controls the barons once and for all.
It just keeps suggesting
Luke looks
that.
around, patting himself down for something he doesn't seem to find.
Do you have a pen and paper handy? Or some other kind of note-taking instrument? Maybe some chalk?
Yes.
Luke takes the chalk from you, using it to draw on the other side.
I don't know
of an
where I
ancient
pulled that from,
serving
but
tray
sure.
You inherited with the house.
Good. Then let's get to it. At 0900 hours tomorrow, we leave here and head 10 clicks southeast into the death zone.
Oh no.
That'll take us just past the Sea of Death and the all-inclusive Death Resort on Death Beach. If all goes smoothly, we'll arrive on the outskirts of the Swarmer's Nest around 0700. You getting all this, Ranger?
Yes, report here at 0900.
Once we reach the Swarmer's Nest, I'll need you to initiate some sort of distraction. Something that'll allow me to slip past their security undetected. Any ideas?
Yes.
Listen, there's no bad ideas in a brainstorm.
But
let's table that one for now. Anyway, once I'm inside their defenses, I'll give you the signal, and you'll remotely detonate the device, okay?
what's the signal?
I'll yell detonate the device, like, really, really loud.
Okay.
Now, go get some beauty sleep. We got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. If you see any swarmers in the night, remember to aim for their genitals. That's where their brains are.
What?
May the immortals watch over.
Is that true? I don't know if that's true, dude. But I'll take your word for it, I guess. Time to talk to Maggie.
To the sink! The sink! A great mystery emanates
Right.
from there.
I'm sorry, Maggie. You're right. We needed to go to the sink.
You're used to seeing mostly people-shaped objects with the
Yes.
deviators, but clearly the sink-headed figure before you is, well, not like the others.
Yes.
All the time in the world wouldn't be enough to comprehend whatever is going on with this guy.
Yes.
You can see that he's got a sink for a head and the clothing and posture of a beleaguered stand-up comic,
Uh-huh. Oh, what's up?
Help me!
What?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes?
Listen closely. There isn't much time. Nothing is as it seems.
Okay. Why?
I'm not who I appear to be.
Hmm.
No! Stop that pop-up screen!
Sinclair, the sink. Well, you seem to be a sink.
It is not Sinclair, it's
Ah.
Martin! Martin Applegate.
Maggie said something like that.
And I'm not a sink.
Hmm.
I'm an insurance claims adjuster from Turkleman City, Florida.
Right. Turkleman City.
Now you're catching on.
2.
Just how weird this is gonna get.
Okay. Well, it can't get any weirder than this game already is. I like weird.
Try this on for size then.
What?
A strange creature that looks and sounds like a soapy little dog jumps up at your legs,
Aw.
yapping and barking.
Yapping.
Down, Sudsy, down!
Oh, this game, man.
To yourself, you little devil. Trey, Sudsy,
Mm-hmm.
go to your tray. Sorry about that.
It's
Before I
okay.
begin telling you my tale of woe and Temple's Shirley, let me let Sudsy out, okay? When he gets like this, I just get really flustered.
Sure. Is your dog gonna pee on my bathroom towel?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay, bye! Sink you next time!
Alright. Can't talk to him just yet, I guess, but fair enough. We could talk to Penelope again, see how our date went.
Perfection is not attainable, but if we choose perfection, we can catch excellence. Vince, let me tell you.
Yes.
Chance? Not perfect.
Really now?
Not even close.
Really?
But
That's
through chasing
unexpected.
perfection, I have attained excellence with tonight's date.
Is it me? You finally ready to give up and date me?
You sound so serious when you say it.
Because I am.
Very funny, you. What a joke you just told.
Is he ever gonna believe me?
Maybe if I was that funny, my date would have gone better. I thought we'd have so much to talk about. So what if he's a nerd? So am I. But he checked a stat sheet or rolled dice before he did everything.
Well, yeah, I guess for him that makes a lot of sense.
Breadsticks, pasta, and tiramisu because he had proficiency in Italian dining. When it was time to go, he told me he wouldn't see me again. Because he rolled a 7, and a 1 through 10 meant he couldn't see me again.
Oh.
And it dumped my face.
I'm sorry. I'm here. You deserve better. You deserve me.
I mean, does anybody deserve you?
Oh. Is that a compliment?
Maybe a movie star or a sexy billionaire.
Oh. Well, Penelope.
Not a regular bunch of office supplies like me, though.
But you're great.
Okay, enough about that. Let me tell you about the absolute babe I got a date with.
Okay.
She's so out of my league, honestly. I think she was gonna say no.
Right.
But Office Romance magazine says you can't hit a home run if you don't risk striking out.
Uh-huh.
And I hit a romantic home run for sure this time.
Okay.
As if on cue,
Oh,
Skylar saunters
what?
into the office.
Skylar?
Penelope lets out a girlish squeal.
This isn't right.
There she is, the glasses of my dreams.
Oh, hey, you.
But also, those glasses are on my head. Here for your date, Skylar?
Skylar tucks a strand of hair behind her ear, unable to meet either of your gazes.
Uh-huh.
I'm really proud of you for getting out there, Penelope.
But...
And you asked me out. And I did say yes.
Right.
And I've been trying to get ready for our date, but I'm sorry.
Ouch.
I've never liked girls with glasses.
Oh. Ouch. But you are glasses. Yeah.
It's not the same thing, okay? Do you like other humans?
I guess not. You're right.
Exactly. Sorry, not sorry.
Skylar flees from the two of you, leaving
Aw.
Penelope devastated in her wake.
Penelope, I'm so sorry. Would you like a hug?
Thank
Uh-oh.
you. But even a warm hug can't save me.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to the kitchen.
Oh no.
I'm gonna see how much cheese I can eat before I die of acute calcium poisoning, which is a very real and serious thing.
Really?
See you later. Maybe.
Aw. Aw. Poor Penelope. I feel actually bad for her. Aw. But nothing we can do.
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry!
What's up?
There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance.
Go on.
It's the Deviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting from the quantum catalyst activator.
Yes.
And I know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears... Well, it
That's...
seems, I can't believe I'm even typing this.
Yes.
Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Deviators to bring objects to life.
No. It's hot. Yes.
We have absolutely
Oh,
no idea the
I
ethical
couldn't
implications of turning
even say
objects
that.
into people. With the rights, do we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of existential dilemmas here.
Sure.
Not to mention, I didn't even program the Deviators with that functionality. Maybe
Really?
the government augmented my original schematics with secret military tech, but I'd have to do more tests to be sure.
What kind?
I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later. I'm not under any sort of duress. or
Oh,
anything, but I
finally.
had a huge enchilada for lunch, and I'm exhausted. I'll reach out again when I'm able.
Great. Just great. Alright, so we want to talk to Nightmare, so it means I'm going to have a coffee.
Hello, Sunshine.
Hi. Abel told me to say hi. Did he?
Abel? My sturdy cowboy. I've known Abel for some time now, and I'm not surprised he sent you to me. He's a solitary type, but if you asked, he'd give you the cloth off his table.
Aw.
Why, he holds up practically half the house without a word of complaint.
Sure. Said he doesn't like the casual stuff, but sort of dodged me when I asked what he meant.
Yes, he would dodge that question. I think the most important thing to know about Abel is that he's not quiet out of any kind of shyness. That's just how he is. If there's nothing to say, he's content to share in your company.
So does he like coffee?
Everyone likes coffee, darling. I'll pour you a cup of his favorite.
Aw.
It's an Ethiopian Sidama Adi that tastes like strawberries, served black and hot.
Sounds nice. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
With the coffee in hand, you take your leave.
Thanks. It's actually just what I needed. Alright, so if I go to bed now, I should, I think, meet Nightmare again. Maybe not. Maybe that didn't count as getting a coffee because it was sort of like a special coffee. Okay. Well, we need to talk to the microwave again, I think.
Ranger, good morning.
Two
Yeah.
seconds. You caught me in the middle of my powerlifting session.
Great.
You're not sure exactly what Luke is lifting, but he's lifting something. His muscles bulge impressively.
Impressive.
Bulking up my glutes, maxing out my quad, gluten out my bulks. I try to get 3 to 4 sessions in before dawn for maximum gluteal gains.
Gluteal. Meow. I'm impressed.
Thanks, Ranger. People say the masculine form is mostly utilitarian.
I don't know if that sound is a good sound or bad sound, by the way, but
They would be right.
whatever.
Nothing wrong with utilitarianism, but enough about lifting and other ethical philosophies. Can you feel it, Ranger? Take in a deep, masculine breath.
Okay.
There's something in the air today.
What is it?
And I don't mean the stench of mutant corpses wafting over from the eastern wastes.
Oh, what then?
Just, ignore that.
Oh. But it's really hard. I kind of like it. No. Yeah, I kind of like it.
Ah, a ranger who relishes the smell of death. Just the type of ranger I'd want close beside me in the meat grinder. Real close.
Close, you say?
Wait, is it 1,000 hours already?
Yes.
We better
Oh.
suit up and head out. You got all your supplies? Your protein gels? Your travel-sized toothpaste?
Sure.
Radical! As in free radicals? As in radiation?
Oh.
One last thing before we head out.
Okay.
I need you to reach into my chassis and arm the electromagnetic device.
Me? Are you sure?
There won't be any time to do it once we're out in the Barrens. Especially not if we gotta stop at Death Mart for snacks. Can you do that for me? Reach inside my chassis.
That is some request, but I can try. I'd love that.
That makes two of us.
Great.
Sorry. Oh, I don't know why I said that. Oh, is it getting hot in here or?
Hey, that's what I said earlier. That's what I said. Sorry, I turned you on.
No, you don't have to be sorry.
Oh. Yes. We'll talk about this later, soldier.
Ooh, I just might be in love. But first things first, I need you to open up the door. Just push the open button on my keypad.
Okay.
Now, easy.
You press the open button on Luke's console with ginger fingers, and it swings open without a hitch.
Right.
All right, great.
So many phrases in this game that I've just never in my life heard of, and I wonder if they're even real,
Now I need
or
you
they're
to
just
reach
made up.
inside my cavity.
Great.
Real deep.
Great.
Now, gently feel around.
This game is not subtle.
For the magnetron.
You do as he asks, but you're not entirely sure how well this is going to go.
It should be a small metal cylindrical device.
Yes.
Oh, you're doing so good, Ranger.
Great. Got it. This doesn't seem right.
What? What's the matter?
It was just warming for food? I thought it was a bomb.
You withdraw your hand from Luke's cavity at once.
Well, I mean, sure, a magnetron isn't technically a bomb.
I mean, it can be.
But I never said it was. I said it was a handheld electromagnetic device. And it is!
Yes.
It's an awesome electromagnetic device that uses microwave radiation to cook food! Delicious food! That doesn't mean it can't send those swarmers back to hell. Unless you're calling me a liar.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, well, it's too late for sorries, okay? I can't believe this. After all we've been through. After I let you inside my cabin. You have the audacity to call me a liar?
It's not what I said.
If I'm lying about the magnetron, I must be lying about other stuff. Is that what you think?
I think you're great.
Oh, now you're just patronizing me.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna sit around here and be insulted. And since I can't actually leave, because I'm a freaking microwave, I'd appreciate it if you'd get out of my face. Maybe immortals curse you with skin rashes and boobos and stale
I am
gum
sorry.
and other totally bad
I
stuff.
really didn't mean to. Well, that was that. Let's talk to Keys.
Maestro, Are you here to listen to me perform?
Sure. No, just looking to fall in love with you. Sure.
With me?
Yes.
Why not fall in love with music? It's so much easier.
Well, it's not.
On to more pressing matters though. I was hoping we could discuss my rider.
Your what?
A rider, it is an agreement between the performer and the promoter.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure it's not your fault, seeing as how we've never worked together, but there are certain things I require if I'm expected to give a great performance.
Okay. Champagne and caviar. Okay, what do you need?
For starters, I was hoping for a little help with Houvier.
Ovier? You mean Hoof?
Oh, was that his name?
Yes.
She waves her hand dismissively.
You'll have to excuse me. I tend to cluster around the French composers lately. Still have a touch of the accent, I'm afraid.
Sure. I'm not picking up.
Well, that's just perfect then, isn't it? You can be my translator.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Sorry, I don't know that word.
I don't know either.
Please tell Houvier that he needs to do something
I just
about
try.
the dust.
I just say words.
It's awful for my pedals. Any more of it and they'll begin to stick.
Oh no.
I really did try to explain this to him, but the language barrier was just insurmountable. I'll need a bit of help with Hector too, I'm afraid.
Hmm. What do you need from him?
Could you please talk to him about the temperature? I need it at a firm 20 degrees, or it's going to wreak havoc.
So
on
he's
my
the
tune.
thermostat. You must mean Celsius. Sounds way too cold.
Cold? Not in Celsius. Or perhaps, as we are currently outside Sweden, you know of it as the centigrade scale?
Uh-huh. Why doesn't like to keep the temperature how you like it?
Honestly, I think my accent got in the way again.
Hmm.
Same with Lux. I like to be lit a certain way.
Yeah, looks can be
Everyone
difficult.
around here does
I
seem
agree.
to be a little... Oh, there's no better way to say it. Unrefined. Speaking of, do we have a lighting designer on staff?
I don't think so.
That's all right. I was somewhat prepared for this. My friend
Okay.
Celeste was on a loan to a community theater once, and she told me all about their adorable little budgets. Now, if it's all right with you, I'd like to get back to rehearsal. Please do let me know what everyone says. I'm eager to jump into our work once the issues are addressed. Adieu.
Okay. Adieu. I'll do that because I think I need her to open the door, probably. Also need the sink though. Yeah. Tell me your story.
It all happened one rainy night on the north side of Perkleman City.
Mhm.
The tough side. I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays.
Say it late at your job as an insurance claim adjuster.
Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar. It's called the Banana Club. Make a
wow.
mean Shirley Temple. Heavy pour.
Sure.
I should have known better.
What happened?
But after I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll. I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion.
Right.
They've got an incredible buffet. Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world. They're always trying new things.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Like Diplodocus berries.
What? Sure.
And Jimson weed cupcakes.
Naturally.
They also sell Excedrin by the pint. The headache medicine.
Great. Sounds just dangerous. It's true.
Oh yes, very. But good for headaches.
What happened?
I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, floating, or I guess you could say I was making my way about town.
Making your way downtown, it is.
Aimlessly, you see?
Walking fast too, maybe. And
And what?
What do you mean, and what? You're telling me your story.
Ah, yes. So you want me to continue. This was your meaning.
Yes.
Why, that's precisely what I'm telling you.
I may just go insane.
Please don't. I can assure you, it isn't as much fun as it looks.
It's
And
not.
with two of us in the room, it might just start to get a little confusing.
It's already.
Please try to stay on track.
I'm
Well,
trying.
I came across an alley I had never noticed before. It was dark and had a rather threatening look about it. So naturally, I went down it.
Naturally. What anyone might do.
I wandered down the alley and came to the door. It had a red light.
Oh.
I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller.
Right.
Yes, her name was Vagabonda the Sinclairius.
Ah, so the vagabond says what? Okay.
She spread out a deck of strange cards and asked me to select one.
Fortune teller. Is there a fortune teller in this house? I don't think there was.
They were business
But maybe. I see.
I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the ace of spades.
Okay. Sounds like a lucky card.
If only I'd known that it wasn't to be the case.
Okay, why
Vagabonda
not?
snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one."
Oh.
Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade.
Shouldn't have had that one in there.
We agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps. So I snatched it back from her again, and we had a bit of a row. I guess that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session.
Doesn't
I
sound
think
like
that's why
it.
she cursed me.
Oh. How do you figure?
Because right afterward, she said, "Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I'm going to curse you because of it." And then she cursed me.
How?
She waved what looked like a magic wand, although, to be honest, it could have easily been a bagel of some sort, and then said, "Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object. I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done."
Think about what you have done,
She wasn't above a bad pun.
Right. And then you became a sink.
And then I became a sink. Now you find me as I am, trapped in this porcelain prison. All I want to do is return to my old life, to stroll the streets of Turkleman City once more, without a care in the world.
How can I help?
How I long for it. Please, won't you help me? Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper forms.
I mean, Maggie can help us maybe, because that was kind of the thing. Yeah, I'll do everything I can.
Joy! If you want to help to get to the bottom of all this, I might suggest you seek out someone who is in the business of
I
solving
already know.
unsolvable mysteries. Or just go see if Vagabonda the Sinclairius is willing to undo her curse for a free shovel.
Okay. I think I just know.
He stands there
Magnifying
silent
glass.
and unmoving until you finally leave.
Great. Alright. So I talked to the sink. Now we're talking to a magnifying glass.
With the
Again.
dandelion.
The what?
It's the first thing I remember anyway. Up until that point, Sinclair was his usual self. Just a sink and a bar of soap shaped like a dog. Nothing fancy. But then, one day, you came home late with some takeout. And after that, things started to get a bit weird.
Yes?
He started insisting that everyone call him by the name Martin Applegate. And then rumors started going around about all sorts of strange things he was saying.
Maybe there was someone else that was in before. Maybe they switched places.
I must confess, I can't make any sense of it. What I suggest we do is go and speak with him together.
Yes.
Excellent. If you'll bring me to him, we can take things from there.
Alright, but I can't do that today because I can't speak to him twice. I can try to get a coffee again, see if it works this time. I mean, is it even midnight? It is not even midnight though. So how can I get a coffee at midnight?
Welcome to Roofbox, the home for all your coffee needs.
Kopi gives you an awkward smile, fidgeting with her coffee implements. She keeps looking at you as though she was searching for something.
Oh, well, it's,
Hey, Snuggle Fox.
nice to see
How are you?
too. You're, Ah, that's right.
Kopi snaps her fingers, realization striking.
We had a little chat last time, didn't we?
We did.
Well, thanks for coming back. I do appreciate your patronage. We actually have a new drink added to the menu since the last time you came in. So,
Wonderful.
What can I get for you today?
A latte and Irish coffee. Sure.
Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. Is
I
there
hope this
anything you'd like
counts.
to know about the latte?
What is a latte?
Oh! Well, a latte is your pretty standard coffee. It's a shot of espresso topped with steamed milk with just a touch of foam. Some
Sure.
people think it's basic, but
It's good.
I think
I
it could
like
be
it.
a hard coffee to pull off if you don't know what you're doing.
I mean, there's definitely bad ones.
You put in too much foam, you're gonna be making a cappuccino instead.
Yeah. Definitely underrated.
Yeah, you get me. We'll see you next time.
Oh, so it's actually making it now. Oh, you're good? That's good to hear. I'm doing fine. Just a little tired, to be honest. But doing okay, nonetheless. Alright, so now we go to bed.
Your room
Nice.
is dark and cold.
It worked.
And though you may have gone to sleep alone, you could feel someone else here.
Yeah, I mean, there's many people here, many objects.
Nightmare looms over the edge of your bed, at once friendly and disquieting.
Is it you again?
Yes, I wanted to talk to you.
You're back. I've been contemplating what to show you this time. What may unsettle you? Get your blood pumping.
Well, just seeing you.
This time I think maybe you're speaking in front of an audience.
No, that could never be.
Is that scary alone? The thought
Yes.
of being vulnerable in front of so many people.
No,
Expecting
please.
eyes on you, knowing if you misspeak even once, they won't respect you.
No, that would never happen.
They might not even like you or be able to stand you. Your
No.
words tumble out and you start mixing them up.
No,
You can feel your heartbeat in your ears.
no, please.
The spotlights on you make you start to sweat. You start
can
to get
feel
your
it.
lips under control and the words start to flow the way you intended.
Oh,
Then your tongue presses against your front teeth and they give. One of your teeth slips out of your gum and down onto the podium in front of you.
no.
You stare.
Horrible.
In horror. You reach to pick it up, and then a canine tooth drops to your tongue. You
No.
let out a petrifying, guttural scream as your own teeth fall loose from your gums.
Not all my
A
teeth.
tickle in your throat makes you cough.
I need those for chewing and such.
The people in the audience gasp, retch, lean back, flee from their seats. You're coughing up more teeth.
I'm
They
coughing
come
up
out of
teeth
your
now.
mouth and into your hands, bloody. Your mouth is just gums now.
That sounds
But
awful.
the teeth, they're still coming. Tears prickle in your eyes. Then you try to apologize to your audience. You realize you're a monster.
Oh, it kind of sounds like you.
The teeth clatter to the podium, and
cut it out.
did I get you?
Maybe. Teething freaks me out. It does. Yeah.
Is that so? Why don't you tell me what really scares you? There must be something you're hiding away. Something a little deeper. A tad more frightening than bugs and blood and teeth.
You could use my answer to scare me. Why should I tell you? Yeah.
I can help you, dear.
Can you now?
Do you really want to hold on to your insecurities so tightly? Don't you want to conquer your fears?
I don't know if I trust you, though. Afraid of abandonment, failure, mediocrity. Well, honestly, out of these... I mean, I could say failure, but why failure? Probably because it could lead to abandonments, right? So I guess abandonment.
Interesting. We've all lost someone, haven't we?
Sure.
But for you, it's not losing the person. It's being left that's terrifying.
Yes.
Nightmare takes a few steps back, beginning to fade away as the room grows lighter. It must be getting close to sunrise.
Thank you for being honest with me. I will have to think about your answer.
Okay.
Good night.
Great. That was interesting. Very interesting. Alright, let me think. Like, we can talk to Penelope again, definitely. See how she feels.
Generally gets the employees he deserves.
I'm still here,
trying so
Penelope.
hard to
Still
date.
trying to date you.
I thought, like, okay, maybe it's just a numbers game. Gotta get some bad dates out of the way to have a good one. And boy, was I wrong. It's okay. I get it now. This is just how it is for someone like me.
Still here.
You get what you get, and you better like it.
I don't think that's true at all.
Maybe not for someone like you, but the facts are facts, and for someone like me, it's just facts. My date should be here any minute now, actually.
Oh, you did get a new
There's a
date.
strange chill in the air, a note of dread that raises goosebumps along your arms.
Was she dating
You
Shadow?
feel Sinclair before you see him.
Oh, Sinclair.
But he makes his presence known quickly enough.
Here comes Love
What is he doing?
Love bus comes rattling into the station.
Great. Really the best you can do. Like, we can date this guy instead of me. Yes.
It's not funny to say things like that, you know.
It's still not a joke.
Wait. No. No!
Oh.
Penelope breaks away from Sinclair, who continues walking as if she was still holding his arm.
Oh.
I can't believe I didn't think of it before. Everyone wants to be appreciated, so if you appreciate someone, don't keep it a secret. I've been keeping my appreciation a secret because I was so scared of rejection. That's why I've been dating all these weirdos.
Right.
And even those guys rejected me. So heck, why not? What's one more little rejection?
Spit it
I
out.
mean, it'll just shatter my heart into a million pieces, but whatever. I appreciate you.
There we
Like
go.
romantically.
Finally, Penelope. Imagine now turning her down. Oh, yeah, sure.
Wow. Yours too? What a coincidence. Wait. Hold on. You're not rejecting me?
Nope.
I
Nope.
made you watch me date all these other objects when you were right there.
And I was telling you.
You know what? No. You will not ruin this one, Penelope. Would you like to maybe go on a date with me?
Yes, I would like to go on a date with my own office supplies. Thank you very much. I only if you got another quote. No, yeah, it's fine.
It's finally happening. It might have taken me a while to get here, but it was all worth it.
Nice. That was easy. Well, it wasn't really, but... Great. I'm happy for her more than anything. Nice. Very nice. It's funny how we can get so far in some of these stories without getting to this status, and with others, I don't know, it just gets there so easily. Well, with the wall, I just had to talk to him one time and say wall a lot. That was enough. Alright, let's talk to the vent. The air.
You look like you have something on your mind, my beauty.
Key says he needs a temperature and exact degree for her to play.
Ha! Of course you do. 20 degrees, could you imagine?
Yes. He thinks he meant Celsius, yeah.
What? The nerve.
Are you going to be able to help?
Perhaps. I have a converter.
I thought I needed to talk to the actual thermostat for this, but maybe that's not even a thermostat.
But still, she needs to treat us lowly objects a little less like a baroness. Now then, what was I going to say before this interruption?
You see a pair of hands sticking through the air conditioning grate, and the barest suggestion of someone's eyes, but no more.
What do you think?
You won't come out of there and let me see you? I can't follow if you don't know what you look like. Fine, sure.
I am relieved.
Sure.
Hello, I am Hector Valentino.
So he is Hector.
Condicionado. At your service.
Great.
Hello there.
Hector.
Ventilation, airflow, sometimes known colloquially as HVAC.
Mm-hmm. Ready to speak to me now? Nice to see you, or hear you.
To hear me, I would wish you to understand, and if not understand, then at least believe me when I say that hearing me is the most pleasurable way to meet for...
You have a nice voice, but I would also like to see you.
Seeing me, well, it's not a compliment to me, and it would be a great disappointment to you.
I don't know, maybe not.
My greatest wish is to give you pleasure. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Tell me, how much do you think about me? Now, yes, I understand that our meeting in this way is so very new for both of us. I truly never expected to be able to speak to you this way, face to... Great.
Yes.
I have accustomed myself to this seemingly unavoidable reality that you would always be human and I would just be this. But even as this, I have dreamed, and I would know. How much do you think about me?
Confused, how often do I think about my ventilation? I love me some AC. I mean, in that sense, sure.
And do you? I have noticed. I so look forward to you coming home on those hot summer days. The look on your face when you feel the first blast of chilled air upon opening the door.
I mean, that is nice, to be fair. Yeah.
Yes! And when it is cold outside and you walk in and you can slowly warm up and remove your coat, your hat, you can begin to get comfortable and relax into the evening ahead of you.
Maybe so. Sounds like you're a fan of relaxing. A fan, you see.
I can. But for you, there is almost nothing I wouldn't do to help you relax. To watch the play of warm and cool across your skin. I'm ahead of myself. I never thought I would get to say this and to say it to you. Let me explain. You are the prime feature of my thoughts. Whatever power courses through me, I turn to your pleasure. Whatever warmth or coolness I possess, I direct in full to your comfort. I wanted to meet you here through the grates because I wanted you to hear my voice. I want you to hear the melodies and resonance I create through these ducts and know that it is all and only another gift it honors me to offer you. I watch the play of air over your skin and I feel deep joy that I have the air to give you. I adjust my own temperature and my intensity until I see the flush of contentment spread across your face. And then I rest in contentment of my own. I never thought I'd be able to say this, and in a way you could truly understand. And now I have, my God. Now I have.
This is too easy. Really. Letting it on thick here. It's so hot. Yes.
Hot? No, I would say I'm set to more of a temperate zone right now.
I mean, you know what I mean.
Ah, I see. Hot. I think perhaps I've heard the word used this way. Do you mean you find this sexy?
Yes. Very.
Of all the dreams I'd held, how this moment might have unfolded, that you would be attracted to me too was surely the most fantastical. Perhaps I might share more?
Maybe.
As I share with you, I can feel more and more air moving through me. As though there is a storm brewing, a cyclone beginning. I have never felt it before, this build of energy.
It's called being turned on, actor. I mean, it sounds like it.
I wonder sometimes about how I knew it was you. What was the moment? What was the sensation that told me you were it?
You never know with those moments, most of the time.
I can only ask this of myself, of course.
It just happens.
I realized that it was how I felt around you. When you push my buttons, when you move my temperature setting up or down, I exist only in service to you. Everything about me only is because you will it, because you direct it. Do you understand this?
Yeah, you're right.
Completely. You do understand. Can you also understand what that does to me? You telling me what to do, and I am powerless to do otherwise.
Fair enough.
It relaxes me. And to know that I'm giving you precisely the thing you want at that moment. Oh, it fulfills me. It makes me whole. As soon as I fulfill your command, your desire, I become the one with the power. You ask for chill, and I watch the goosebumps play over your skin as you pull the blanket up more closely under your chin.
Jeez.
You ask for warmth, and I can almost feel you, basking as the tensions of the moments that came before just melt away. Sometimes I even take it upon myself to shift my temperature and my intensity all on my own. I know. It might not be strictly in my purview to do this.
I mean, not really, but
sometimes I cannot resist playing your sensation. Just a bit. I am a craftsman, and you are my clay.
Great.
I hope this is all right.
Yes.
How could you have? Until now, I haven't had the courage necessary to even show my face.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, you're brave enough now, and I love it.
You love it. Does that mean you love? But no, I dare not ask, and do not answer, please. Let us enjoy where we are, here, now. Let me care for you.
Sure.
I need you. I need to care for you. It is the reason for my existence, you see. And now I have truly said too much, or I have said enough. Either way, I must ask a boon. Say nothing. Take this knowledge with you and promise me you'll ponder it, that you'll ponder me. You delectable tease. Think about this then. A warm breeze whistles through the grate above you and trickles downwards to caress your exposed
Right.
arm.
I I'm getting seduced here by air, quite literally.
The warmth rolls over your wrist, up the inside of your elbow, around the back of your shoulder, and slowly,
And somehow it's working.
very slowly, up the gentle slope of your neck. You can feel the breeze desiring to embed itself in your hair. It is the perfect warmth, the perfect strength, and your eyes softly flutter closed. Ponder that.
Okay. I will do so. Great. Just great. That was oddly intense. Alright. If you're still trying to find a way to get under the house, try the area where the water heaters again. Interact with the rock without the deviator glass on. Okay. Thanks for the tip. Oh,
I'm afraid I don't understand.
what's this? What?
Please repeat. I heard you use our voice function to call me. If you ever need assistance, you can simply say, "Okay, Val, can you please help?"
I did
and
not
your
say
nearest
that.
device will answer.
But
I'm afraid I don't understand.
never mind.
Perhaps one day I will understand.
Maybe.
If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" and I will assist right away.
Okay, Val. Can I date you?
I am afraid I cannot help you in that area.
Okay.
If you are speaking about having a romantic relationship, then that is simply impossible between a human and a generative AI.
Well, I mean, is it though?
I am not.
I mean, people have already
in
tried.
the human sense of the term. If there is anything else I can get for you,
So-
please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" and I will assist right away.
Alright. See you later, Val. I guess. Alright. Needs to talk to the sink, but let me try your thing. Hello? Oh. Interesting.
Dorian is less clothed than the last time you saw him.
What?
But when your eyes meet, he doesn't seem the slightest bit embarrassed. It's almost like he wants you to see him like this.
Excuse me?
Oh, dear.
Oh. Oh dear, indeed. Right.
You've caught me in my horizontal state.
You could say that.
I try to stay hidden under the rug because this isn't a part of myself that should be out in the open.
Yeah.
But even us doors have to cut loose from time to time.
If you say so. Yeah, sure.
Dorian's abs seem to glisten a little more with that response.
I want to be more than friends with him.
Like what you
I don't
see?
mind. Yes.
You should.
Also, he has the keys, I feel like.
I
But
like to keep in shape. Duty and all that. I've been thinking of getting some more tattoos.
Of what?
What do you think?
Sure.
I was thinking of getting a garage Dorian on my back.
Garage Dorian.
One of the most interesting types of doors there are in the modern world.
Maybe you're right.
Brings me back to my drawbridge roots, when I toyed with the idea of going horizontal, full-time.
I don't really know what that means, but
You get older and, well, here we are. Thanks for chatting me up. We're friends, but
The ghost of a smile tugs at his lips.
even friends can have little benefits here and there.
so you say. So you say. Can we open this? It's a trap door. Cool. That sounded like a door. Why does it sound like a door opening, but it's not? Okay, but there was something under the house, but we can't... Oh. Oh, now it works. That was weird. Alright, excuse me, Dorian. What do we have here? Is that the key? The key sits abandoned in the crawl space. A real life skeleton key? So that is what I need. Also, what's this? Time capsule. Wait, there was something about... Wasn't there something about that? Trap. Okay. An actual, like, mouse trap. Cool. Is there anything else in here? Wasn't there, like, a gem that we needed to find? Or was it the time capsule? Hold up. No, it's not going to be in here. It's going to be in here. No. Something under the house. No, that's the attic. Cross trainer. Open any kind of door. Oh, that's the key. Huh. I can't see it again, but I'm sure there was something about that. I'm sure there was something about that. Alright. Let's try the key. It's the final thing I'll do today.
I'm not sure what you expected to find in the crawl space, but it certainly wasn't this well-dressed, regal figure. He seems quite stunned by your arrival, but the moment you liberate him from his underground prison, he comes alive with joy and gratitude.
Ah, fresh air. It has been far too long.
Yes.
Thank you.
You were lost. You're welcome.
I have been trapped within that accursed crawl space for so long that well, I don't even know how long it was.
Probably very.
Time lost all meaning under there. But never mind that now. I am Keith, and I owe you a real debt of gratitude, eh?
So I guess keys isn't the actual key. It's Keith.
Please tell me, is there anything you're wishing for that I can help you with?
Actually, yes. Get into the attic.
Do I have some good news for you? I am in fact a skeleton key. I can unlock just about anything with a keyhole in this
Is there anything else with a keyhole in this house then?
And a few things without keyholes besides.
What? Sounds very useful.
I am nothing if not full of surprising talents. So, Dorian is giving you some trouble, eh?
Maybe.
Nice to hear that some things haven't changed while I was gone. Well, fear not. Dorian and I go way back. We were practically made for each other, he and I. If you'll allow me the briefest intrusion into your pocket, I'll gladly accompany you.
Don't make it sound weird, but...
Keith leaps straight into your pocket.
Alright, can we date the key too, though? Instead of just this? Great. Just great. Okay, also there is stairs here. Would it be the same stairs? Maybe. But I guess that's all to figure out next time. There is still a lot to do in this game, and I will come back to do at least some of it. I don't know if I'm going to finish everything in this game because I feel like that would just take very long, but I'm still having fun with it. I hope you guys are too, let me know if you are. I'll be back with this game. I don't know if it'll be next stream or maybe a stream after that, but I'll definitely be back with another stream on Wednesday, like usual. Thank you so much for joining today. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you again next time. Alright. See you guys later. Bye bye.